People. Que pasa, sakpa, see what they do. First part of the video is called The Madness Continues. The mass shooting continues. People are losing their life left, right and center in Jamaica. And we see that back to back. One day, 6 persons get caught up, 3 of them lost their life. The next day, less than 24 hours after, in a place called Hendon, St. James, Montego Bay, 8 people, 3 of them lose their life, 5 of them in serious condition in the place of recovery. Based on the purpose, the motive is mostly lottery scam that went wrong, more than gangsterism, more than any sorts of internal or external gang feud. However, the truth and the fact is that it is correlated, and I'll explain why I say that. Based on the information, it is said that Friday night, a young youth from Westmoreland he was visiting, his name is Devonta Lyndon, he lost his life. Fast forward, couple hours later, I guess the brother heard that him little brother lose him life. Little brother was 17 at the time of his demise. The brother, who is now a person of interest, more like a suspect, his name is Delano Spence. It is said that he went back with his cronies and then blazed up the place after the smoke clear. 8 people, 3 of them did not make it, 5 of them in a very bad situation, including a 14-year-old girl. Now people, this is the disturbing trend, or one of the very disturbing trend. In the first incident, when those 6 persons got conned up, it is said that the motive was because one of the youths, the suspect, his mother got taken out by a rival gang. Fast forward, reprisal for a brother that lost his life because of some sort of lottery scamming proceeds that went way left. Now people, here's the thing. This youth is 17-year-old or was 17-year-old, so therefore him young, maybe don't know any sorts of better. Maybe he was careless. But the fact that his brother came as a reprisal, did a reprisal, he should have known that his brother was gang related. He should have known that even though he is from Westmoreland and he went to Montego Bay, it is just a stone's throw away. So therefore everybody know everybody. So therefore if him know, or his brother should have forewarned him that, listen, make sure so you don't go down there, sir, or even if you go, be very careful. Don't go and be caught slipping. However, people, obviously, whether it is coincidental or whether the younger brother was slipping, he lost his life. The next brother come back, reprisal. In the first incident, when the 6 people get caught up, the popo knew exactly who the suspect was, who died, and why, the motive. In this case, them know say the brother, them know say the reprisal was the bigger brother. They gave the name, I just told you the names. So therefore, it is no secret. The popo know everything that is going on. People know everything that is going on. So like I've always said, like my granny always tell me, don't thief if you can't hide. And she was not saying that I am supposed to thief or con up anybody. She just has said, don't put yourself or life or freedom in jeopardy with something that you cannot get away with. However, do the right thing and you'll be better. You won't have to worry about any of this. However, we see that as it pertains to these so-called wangsters, they are not the brightest tools in it, or the sharpest tools in the shed, or the brightest bulb in the ceiling. Because as soon as they do their deeds, as despicable, as evil as it is, the popo dip on them trail. The popo know exactly who they are. So what do they gain The only thing that they gain is notoriety. The only thing that they gain is a bigger stripe for being a bigger bait. For basically incriminating themselves, because this is going to be an open and closed case for the prosecution, even though sometimes they might fumble the ball. Now people, like me say, lottery scamming gone wrong, gang related, even though it is not internal or external gang, it is just a reprisal because of lottery scamming. Here is the thing. Lottery scammers are the worst criminals in the history of Jamaica. Them not too bright. And like them say, there is no honor amongst thieves. Because it is very simple. This is how it goes when it comes to lottery scamming. Somebody provides the lead sheet. These criminals, them get the lead sheet and them scam whoever they are supposed to scam. There had to have been some sort of agreement that, listen, when you get the money, you give me half, you give me 20%, you give me 15%, whatever the case is. I don't know what type of criminal contractual agreement they went through. However, people, we've seen it too often. Nobody have any sorts of ethics. Nobody have any sorts of morals. And people, truth be told, even as a criminal, everybody have to have some sort of degree of ethics or morals that they go by in whatever business, no matter how despicable it is. So that is why I said there is no honor amongst thieves, and these lottery scammers have a reputation of being the worst of the worst. Point blank and period. So now people, me just say, this brother that's calling up the 8 people take with 3 in reprisal for his brother. When his brother lost his life, whatever circumstances, it is also said that the details are, it is not clear whether he was taken away by friendly fire, meaning that one of him own people them take him away in some sort of gun battle. So therefore, I would assume that he is no innocent person or he is guilty by association. So I say this to say that in a lot of these reprisal, these people, them roll upon somebody's turf. It is already on the notice board. Listen, the possibility or the probabilities are that your rival, seeing that he is in the same sorts of business as you, he is going to arm himself. He is going to be prepared for whatever roll up, drive by, ride by, whatever you want to call it. So therefore, he is going to respond accordingly, because like the saying goes, for every action is an equal or opposite reaction. So therefore, to be forewarned, you should know better. So therefore now, your brother lose him life and then you come back and you blaze up 8 people from a adjoining community, not even the same community in which the youth loses life. It might be lanes apart down the road. So therefore, I guess in their mind it is the same thing, same community. That's how my brother lose him life. So therefore, whoever is there is going to get it. It does not matter who. Everybody and everybody is an equal opportunity target. So now people, him come back now, him blaze up the place. Him take with these people, more than likely. None of these 8 people have nothing to do with nothing. And people, I am not saying that they are not, but me just say. What is even more despicable is that based on a report from the Popo, it is said that when the Popo roll up on the scene, there are conflicting reports. Some people say over 50, some people say over 40 spent shell. So therefore, people, it told you that this was vengeance. It told you that this was a crime of passion. They wanted to make a very clear and distinctive statement. So therefore, if you take one of ours, we are going to take one of yours in the hours. And people, this incident happened early in the morning. So therefore, the brother lose him life Friday night, and then Saturday, 10 o'clock or so, them do this reprisal. So people, at the end of the day, the moral of the story is this. These people are engaged in two very serious things, meaning lottery scamming, meaning gangsterism, gang warfare. So therefore, the possibility or the probabilities are that whenever you are involved in this, there is always repercussion. There is always stuff that can go wrong. There is always the opposition that can catch you slipping. So therefore, whenever this happens, you should not be surprised. The people are doing what they do and you're doing what you do. So how is it that you're going to get upset and get in your feelings when the people are doing to you what you would have done to them if you had come and attacked them? It is all a part of the game. So therefore, don't blame the game, blame the players. It is something that you said that you're interested in because you want the money, you want the proceeds of the crime. So therefore, you have to take the good with the bad. And the bad thing is that people are going to be DEADING. And the thing is that most of the time, it is going to be your family member. It is going to be you. So people will see that. Two separate occasions. First occasion, 6 people because of the mother lost her life. And then the next occasion, because the brother lose his life. So people, don't you see that you're endangering your family members? Don't you see that you're endangering the people that you love? So therefore, how is it that you are ball now and a cry foul in the middle of the game? When you know the rules, you know the regulation, you know that it is an eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth. Point blank and period. So anyways, people, that is my views on the whole thing as it pertains to that. And like I say, it is just my views and opinion. It is not the gospel. Your views and opinion can be respectfully different from mine. But let me know what you think in the comment section. Bless up.